right, so this is going to be day 2 of this weekend's adventure trip. So we are at Turkey Run State Park. So this is not biking. Typically for the seagull flock of seagulls, we're usually biking, but this is a hiking state park, which has got some really cool trails. You'll see some waterfalls, some ladders.
But we're gonna try to stay out of the water because it's not very warm today.
Yeah, so come along for a hike and we'll show you what we got. See ya.
Why are you like this? Don't walk behind her.
Remember it now?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the family.
Was it here? No.
So you can start off coming off the bridge. We're gonna go left this way. You can go either way.
Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Roll over.
So this is
Have a good
walking down trail number 3. Here, let me go in front.
My legs hurt.
Was that a lot of climbing, Lexi?
Yes, it was a lot of climbing.
So what's cool about this trail is there's a lot of like worked in stonework, steps.
A little bit.
It can get a little slippery, but you got to be careful kind of coming down some of the rocks. But you know, take it slow and you should be good. But very, very cool to kind of see how you walk through the trails and everything is just kind of worked in. Lexi and Micah and Neely had no problems, but walking through, you can kind of see the bluffs on the right-hand side. So, what do you think, Lexi? How did you think it looked?
It looks really cool.
Yeah, she's being kind of shy. And Mike is actually here playing Fortnite as we're doing the voiceover. But what do you think about the trail so far, Micah?
I think it's pretty cool.
Really?
Very specific.
Yes.
So,
Hey, what are you gonna hear?
what do you think?
We're gonna find a place to set up the hammocks.
That's what I want to go play in right there.
Oh, look at the little water slide.
Yeah.
We could slide down
Remember,
it.
that's what we had to climb up.
Not-
Or things like that.
Things like that, not that.
No, not that.
I want to slide down those. They look like slides.
It is a water slide.
This is going down trail number 5. Pretty cool, 140 steps. So this is kind of a cool section where a ton of rocks that were just kind of set up to where you can just kind of rock
alongside
down.
of those rocks instead of walking on them. Huh?
3 or 4 different ways in which you can go down. I went down one way, and Lexi went down another way. Pretty cool section. So what would you say, Lexi, to someone who's never been on this trail before right at this point?
It's not really that hard, and it's pretty easy to go down if you go down the right way.
Go up or down that. So how's that?
Fun.
Was it hard?
Yeah, I got a little muddy.
What would you say?
Wrong side.
What would you say for
Right there.
a someone who's never been here before?
Wear boots.
Wear boots. And look what I found from Mama. What's that? Is that some good flowage?
It sure is.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the neep.
Yeah, so no singing, TLC
Heck
waterfalls,
yeah.
right, Neil? Right, Lexi?
Right.
So, but love the waterfalls, and right here it can get a little slippery, but very cool how there's a lot of exposure on the right-hand side as you're going up it. Very cool section.
The water is really cold walking through because it was a little bit early to be in the water, but it was very cold, so you didn't want to get into it very far. Honestly, though,
Story
about
time.
the trails, I don't really like hiking, so I didn't really like it that much.
Great story, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't write up that.
We're always assessing it from a biker standpoint because
Probably.
we love cycling, and that would have been a tough section
Ladders?
to get up.
That's why you go up.
Oh.
Huh.
I'm dumb. I didn't do that.
Listen to Micah right here.
Well, come on.
When does he not?
So this is the cool part. So we bought some hammocks, and we got these at Bass Pro, where you can literally just pick 2 trees and set up a hammock and just chill. So this is our first one that we did. Ended up buying 3 more just so the whole family could have one. But set up the hammocks, and Lexi and Micah kind of shared it back and forth.
one turn at a time, just to kind of chill.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's great.
Is it gonna work?
And
So we
then
have our nice Fox can carrier. Let's see what we have in here.
Mama and
It's a
myself
treasure sack.
picked a log just to have a couple
Mama
of
gets
brewskis.
A, or Daddy.
Yeah.
Sun King!
Probably. It's the big reveal.
Pedal to the kettle. All right, what do we have in door number 3, Scott? All right, save those other few prizes for later.
Now that's the sound of ice cold Red Bull being cracked open, not Keller Haze.
People who never hike things like this are like, wait a minute.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I think I'm going this way.
Let's be careful. I know.
It's gonna be muddy, but I'm going this way.
So there is going to be a certain point where you're hiking these trails and you're going to get your feet muddy and wet. So I went one way, Neely and Lexi and Micah went the other way, but at the end of the day, you're going to get to the same spot.
Yeah.
Neep. What's the song?
Hungry eyes.
Kind of reminded me of the log from Dirty Dancing.
Be careful, Micah. It's going to be very...
I don't want him on here.
The best shoes to wear for this trip is boots, so you don't have to worry about getting them in your actual shoes. So it's a lot better to wear boots.
Yeah, so what shoes did you see someone wearing out there that you're like, they should not be wearing those shoes?
Air Forces or really expensive shoes or ones that are white or Crocs.
B-E-A beautiful.
Daddy, look behind us.
What?
All the sun shining on the rock.
I know.
Don't.
Let me take a selfie.
See, this is why if you had on...
That's not very slick.
If you had on galoshes or water shoes, you'd just be walking through the water. Like boots? Yeah. Those would be perfect.
Whoa, it tips though. Watch that log, it tips. Look at this. Holy cow. Hey, Greg Leonard, we've got some good flowage here.
Greg Leonard,
Good
nice
flowage.
Greg Leonard reference. He loves his flowage of water. But this is going down trail number 9. And we're going through Boulder Canyon.
This looks
Canyon
pretty crazy.
and Falls Canyon.
Floppy!
Just be careful because it's very slick.
And this is going to end up where it spits you back out at trail number 5 on the bottom of the trail system near the Sugar Creek Trail.
This is so cool. I love it.
She is the coolie. I love it.
That is a Mask reference. Jim Carrey.
Oh, Bay. If he could handle this, he would love it.
Bay's our dog. He's a fat lard, so he can't make it. So, but that's our Bay. We love our Bay. So here is where we are turning off of trail number 5 and 3 up to the ladders. Now the ladders is probably a pretty cool section where you've got to go either up or down. It's a ladder to check out the trails here at Turkey Run State Park. But my preference is to go up the ladders versus down. Because when you're going down these ladders, it's pretty sketchy. What would you say about the ladders, Lexi?
Going up them wasn't as bad as going down them. Because like you said, it was very sketchy because of how wet they were and how everybody had been on them. So they were also muddy.
That is literally what I just said. Anything to add, Micah?
I honestly don't really like him.
Yeah, he's more of a cyclist than a hiker. So don't listen to him. Pretty steep though. I'll tell you, if you have a young kid, I would not recommend going up or down the ladders.
That's Micah. Ah!
Yeah, so Micah was not about any of the climbs.
You did a great job.
So we were doing a little bit of teasing with him because he started getting pretty frustrated. But towards the end, so this is gonna be
Listen to that water.
as you take trail number 3 towards the top and go down the Rock Hollow. This is going through the Rock Hollow. Beautiful scenic sections of the trail. We didn't go into the punch bowl.
Hi!
This is Lexi
Oof, oof.
taking her
Ow,
selfies.
dang it.
Being a diva.
I just fell in the water.
Just a little.
It's okay.
So this section is really cool how it's got like rocks actually built in where it looks like steps and you're walking across the ledge. Can be kind of slippery, but not too dangerous, but very cool. What say you, Lexi?
Same thing.
Can you walk up there?
No, that one's too steep, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm cold. Drink.
Yeah, a little steep. But I'll tell you is, as you're walking through this section, like we said, wear the right shoes because your feet will get wet. I think they did have some recent rain, so we probably got a little bit more wet than usual. But different than just a natural hiking trail, this is legit walking through a canyon and getting your feet wet in the water.
Towards the end, the water was flowing a lot, and there was a light at the walk through. And it was very freezing.
What happened was once, like right down here, I fell in at least a 3-foot deep puddle.
This is crazy.
So this is heading on trail number 3 back towards the suspension bridge to kind of give you a point of reference as to kind of where we were at and what route we took. We saw someone with a stroller out here. I would not recommend going with a stroller on this trail. It would not be fun. Not only carrying a stroller, but also carrying the baby.
Hey, YouTube.
Ta-da! How was it?
Fabulous. Get that Babbling Creek. Get it. I never wanted to get like an athletic dog though.
This is pretty cool because in the summertime, there's just a ton of people just swimming and waiting over here in the water, and then you'll see kayaks going in the river as well. Beautiful suspended bridge taking you across the back.
Yep, this is the bridge taking us back. So what would you say about Turkey Run State Park, Lexi?
It was a very fun experience, especially since we went a little bit of a different way the second time.
Micah?
I honestly don't really like it. We went, in my opinion, a lot longer than I thought we would, because like I'm not really used to biking. I'm used to all the fruits and rocks of biking.
Yeah, we ended up hiking about, I want to say, 5 miles that day. A little bit more intense for Micah, but great day to get out in the park. Beautiful scenery. Check it out. Here at the Flock of Seagulls, checking out here at the Turkey Run State Park. But when we got home, we had a little surprise.
So, we just got home from our adventure, and we were vandalized. We were vandalized.
Vandalized. That's a big egg. Oh! I'm just giving you a hug. I'm so glad. I get first pick of the candy. Okay.
1,
Front and side
2,
yards.
3, go!
Give me that. Give me that.
Lexi.
What?
You better keep looking.
Backyard,
That's not
backyard,
22.
backyard.
Backyard.
No, it said front and side yard.
Oh, front and side. Oh, there's one. Where? Just kidding.
Oh, there's one. I thought 6.
Oh, see one.
How many do you have?
I have 7.
Oh god.
Oh, Mama, here's a beer can for you.
I have 7 too.
You have 72?
I said I have 7 too.
You better keep looking.
I'm just gonna keep mine right here. Mine right here, Lexi.
I told you.
Oh!
Knew it! I knew there was gonna be one right here.
Was it underneath the green thing?
Yeah.
She knew exactly where to put it for you.
I have 9.
I have 3 more.
Oh! Please no. Oh!
Are you-
Thank you, Finchums.
Thank you guys.
It was excellent.